hello. What did Sadora say earlier? She's like, I always know when you go live because you'd be like, hey. Hey. What's up, guys? What is going on? I am so excited to be here, and this is so freaking last minute. Let me tell you something. So all day today, hey Francois, yes, you are always first in the chat. Hey honey. So today I was real active. Like I was on Instagram live today. I hopped off of Instagram. Oh, it is a bit grainy. Oh no, that's not cool. Let's try to figure this out. Oh no. Hey honey, I'm trying to figure out my Wi-Fi. Someone said it's a bit grainy, so I'm just trying to figure it out. Let me see real quick. All right, is that better? Does it still look, is my internet connection still kind of bad, guys? Because I don't want to do this whole live and then the connection is horrible, you know? So if I have to move to another location, then I will, because I do see that it's saying that my connection is like kind of unstable. I just don't know why, because y'all know I always film right here. It's a little bit better. Maybe if I do this. Hey. Oh no.
How we doing?
Hey Ty. I
What's
didn't think
up?
you were gonna join.
Hey, anything for my booski.
Oh, I love you so much.
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm trying to figure it out. So in the chat, they're saying that I'm grainy. How do I look on your end? Do I look grainy?
Yeah, you are grainy.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's all good.
No, it's not all good, Ty. I don't want to be grainy like the whole time.
What do you have going on in the background?
Nothing. I don't have anything going on. I mean, I have my lights, but normally I'm fine because you know I always film right here. Maybe I should go to another location.
So you don't want to get kicked out, right? So
right.
I think what can happen is on your laptop, just disconnect from the Wi-Fi and connect again.
Well, so I have two Wi-Fis, and I literally just got out of my other Wi-Fi and got on this Wi-Fi, and they were saying that it's better. So let me go to my other Wi-Fi and let me see again. Sucks.
What's going on, everybody? Oh, we live right now? What's up?
Yes, we live.
Oh, my bad. What's going on, y'all?
I be like, in broadcast.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? How's everybody?
Oh, you are too funny.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right, who we got? What's up, y'all? Francois, Dorica, Miss Jones, Queen of the South, Lanice. What's going on? Lola, Marie, Jay, Aloma. Yeah, I got my drinks. Let's do this. We're drinking some whiskey tonight.
Yeah,
I'm on this bullet. I'm on this bullet bourbon. If you've been following me the last week or so, I'm crushing this bottle.
Oh wow. Is that still the same bottle you've been drinking all week?
Yeah, it was pretty full. Put a big dent in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Dag. Okay, so I'm feeling some type of way. I really hope that this is better, guys.
No, it's not.
Oh, I'm gonna have to leave. I promise you on everything because I don't want this whole life to like just be trifling. Maybe I'll go to
Yeah,
my bedroom. Oh my God, guys. Oh my guys, because this
it's
is this.
fine. I'll keep
I
the people
think that's
company for a bit.
yeah. I was gonna say because someone else said that it was okay, but I'd rather I be a little bit dark but not be grainy. You know.
Hmm.
So
What
let me.
should we talk about, y'all, while
Yeah,
Sabrina's getting
Tyrone's
everything
gonna.
together?
I'll let you follow me on my journey of finding another space. It should be entertaining.
Tyrone's thinking about growing a beard. What y'all think about that? I got a little baby beard right now.
You said a baby. Oh my God.
You know, I can't come in here with cons- uh, man, I forgot the names.
Celeste.
Celeste and Co- is it Consuela? Did you bring Consuela out to DC Fashion Week?
That was Consuela.
See, I know I seen her.
Okay, so we're gonna have to do this really quick. Like, oh my God, is this still grainy, guys? Is this bad?
Yeah, you would probably need to turn off your Wi-Fi and turn it back on.
That means I'm gonna lose y'all.
Yeah, we'll be here.
But won't it cut this off since I'm the host?
Yeah, but it'll come back.
Really? Oh, I feel some type of way. But won't it stop this live?
I don't think so. But yeah, it will. No, just turn. Don't stop the live. Just on your machine, disconnect from Wi-Fi really quick and come
Okay.
back.
I just did it.
You sure?
I'm positive. We both just went out. I literally just cut it off.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I
I
didn't
literally
notice.
wonder why. I wonder is it because like a lot of people are on Wi-Fi right now or something? Like I pay for this Wi-Fi. I shouldn't be having this many issues.
Turn your in your settings. Uh turn your uh resolution down.
It's saying can't connect to that network.
Yeah,
So I went back out again, tried to connect to something else, and now I'm back in again. It's still bad, right, guys?
it's a little bit better, but you might need to change your settings, your camera resolution.
I've never had this problem before. I'm glad I haven't been drinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go back in the other room. Screw it. Somebody said that y'all could probably deal with it.
I mean, yeah, it's you. This is Sabrina, so they know you're fine and beautiful and all that stuff.
Tyrone. No, but we're gonna be like talking and stuff. Like we're getting ready to talk about some things. So I needed to be clear so we can have like good conversation. Well, hopefully it'll like clear up eventually. You know what I mean?
No.
Is it still bad?
Yes. So in your settings, can you see it?
Yes.
I can walk you through it. So in your settings, just
Yeah.
oh, it's a little bit better. Camera advanced, change it to standard. Or you can just stop your camera and turn it back on.
I just changed it to standard.
Okay, stop your camera and then turn it back on. All right. No. Dang. All right.
Oh my
I
God,
think we're
y'all
good.
making me nervous.
I guess we just got to keep putting a bunch of pictures up.
Oh,
Or we
I'm
can put this.
sorry, guys. I was getting ready to say I have a lot of cameras. I mean, not cameras. I do have a lot of pictures, but the thing is y'all, yeah, I'm just gonna have to just take me out of it. As much as I know y'all want to see like my lip gloss because it is popping, but you probably can't even see it that it's popping. So we're just gonna have to put some pictures up. Oh, I love you guys. I'm gonna miss you guys. All right.
So people thought they was gonna be drama free, huh?
Oh, hold on.
Are
What
we
are you
starting to
talking
see? We're
about?
starting to see a little bit of the drama, right? We're starting to see the
Start,
emotions.
honey.
Yeah, yeah.
It done got funky.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm here for it.
I'm I'm feeling some type of way because it really has like let me put this up here, child. Let me put this up here. We can go ahead and start.
Yeah.
We can go ahead and
There's the
start.
clarity right there. It's
Yeah,
coming. You good?
go go ahead and introduce us. So let the folks know what season, what episode. I'm gonna go grab my mouse real quick and we can go ahead and start. And yes.
Hey everybody. This is Tyrone Wilson. I am here with the lovely Miss Sabrina Seoul. We are doing a review of the latest episode of Ready to Love Potomac. We're about to get it in, y'all. It's getting spicy. It's getting hot in those Potomac streets. People are really starting to show their feelings. We got some drinks. We got the beautiful crowd. We got the audience. Let's get it.
Yes, let's get it. So the thing is also with this episode,
Mm,
what I want you guys, what I want you guys to know too in the chat that this is also the fans edition. So I'm just letting you guys know now that if you want to join our chat, I'm just letting you know. I'm putting the link in the comments. Definitely join us now. If you look suspect because you guys know the ones that really follow me, I'm not going to accept everyone because everyone knows that I had issues a couple of lives ago where I had Rastaman come on and he wanted to show some stuff he shouldn't have been
Wow.
showing. Yeah, in real
Yeah.
life.
Wow.
So
Come on, Lola. Y'all didn't see us date on TV? Lola's persistent.
Okay, so we're gonna go back up. So if anybody in the chat or any of the fans of Ready to Love wants to hop on with Tyrone and I, definitely come on in, have your say. You don't have to stay long. Come in, say what you got to say, and pop back out. So let's get started. Okay, thank you, Francois, because I'm feeling some type of way about like my whole connection and stuff. Like it's buffering. Love you too. Okay. All right. So Francois says Demetrius is getting on his last nerves, as we have Demetrius on the screen right now, and this is how episode 5 starts, you guys. So if you guys remember last episode, which was episode 4, it ended with Tommy standing there with Demetrius because they were about to do eliminations and a woman was about to be eliminated. And Demetrius was the one to actually do the elimination. And Tommy's like, yeah, I normally do this, but I'm going to get one of them to go ahead and do that. And I just was like, I was like, this is a curveball. Ain't nobody, Tyrone, you laughing, but like in real life, oh, guess what? We got It's J Dub waiting to log on. So I'm going to let him hop on real quick, but I'm going to definitely finish my statement. So It's J Dub. Welcome.
What's going on, Jay?
Hey, thank you for having me, Sabrina, Tyrone.
That's good.
You are more than welcome. So I'm sitting here actually discussing the picture that is on the screen about how Demetrius is about to announce who is about to be eliminated. That's exactly how they start off this episode, which is episode 5. They start off with eliminations. I can't believe
You sound like Tommy.
Crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know how that worked. Like that's new, ain't it?
Real
to do
new.
like a mass public elimination like that.
What? I was like, and then he puts Demetrius on the spot like that? I was taken back just a slight bit. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God. Because
He
last time
yeah.
that happened, he did the elimination, but he got one of the castmates to do it in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Well, forget Demetrius on this one because it was the ladies who took the beating on here with Demetrius mentioning red flags and telling Precious that she's a club or party girl. You know, it wasn't put in the right context because Tommy always says, now remember, always be respectful, you know, when you're doing your elimination and doing that not only in public, but the choice of words he used, it was very off. So maybe they were maybe helping Demetrius with the speech therapy or something because he's been pretty mute throughout the episodes. I don't know.
You
Those are
said,
some good points. Yeah,
baby
those
stuff.
are some good points.
You said speech therapy, though.
Yeah, it seemed like he handled it well though. It seemed like he hit all the talking points. You know what I mean? He didn't stutter, it was clear. Yeah, I don't know if I could have done it like that.
I
It
think
looked like it was all in one take too.
I think he just was waiting for the right moment to step in and to say the things he needed to say. I just feel like that Demetrius is very calculated. I feel like he was sitting back in the cut. He was watching everybody's moves. He was kind of filling everyone out. And then when it was time for him to say, okay, now I'm ready to go ahead and solidify my connections, that's what I'm getting ready to do. Because the first 3 episodes, he was there, but he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that. He seems a bit of a strategist because he's doing just enough to stay in the game, and he's doing it at the right times where he could possibly be eliminated. So he has to go for the connection, especially if he's picking a particular woman. When he saw like Sabrina connected with Tory, so now he said, "Now it's time to make my move." Now,
Yeah.
yep.
Hey, didn't we call it though? As soon as people start to get in that group setting with that skin showing and them drinks, and you get to see how everybody's moving, like there's one thing to know that it's happening,
Yeah.
but it's another thing to actually see somebody you like, you know, having a connection with someone else.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what happened to you, Tyrone, a little bit, just a little bit. I
What?
love you though.
Come on. We we on this season. We on this season.
Well, I got a question for Tyrone.
Yeah, for sure. What's up?
I'm always down in the comments because you know, I get to playing and clown a little bit, but I wanted you to sing that Korean song to Sabrina one more
man.
time. Could you give her a little bit?
Wow.
Because she act like she didn't know Korean when you sung it.
Wow. Here we
Yeah,
go.
could you hit her with just hit her with a little something? Hit her with a bar.
Nan cham pabo charam sara kunyo. That's the song. It means sometimes I live life like an idiot.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I've been waiting to hear that.
I got you,
Sabrina,
J-Dub.
you understood that?
I should have known, J-Dub. I should.
You should have known. You know. But it's all in fun. I appreciate it.
Yeah. It's
He
all
like,
good,
now my
J-Dub.
job is done. It's time for me to go. I can't. Oh my God.
J-Dub's
Okay.
like, all right, chaos.
I
Now,
love
let me
it.
step
I
off.
love it though. I love Tyrone, but we have such a great connection, and you know, it's cool, and it's all love. It's all love. But every time he sings it to me, I blush. I blush. So it's sweet. During this time, of course, the pool party, it's towards the end of the night. Demetrius is standing there, and AP is the one that ends up getting eliminated. So everyone tell me in the chat, let me know, like, what about you guys? Like, did you feel like, you know how you always think to yourself, dang, I wonder who's going to be eliminated. I wonder who's going to be eliminated. Did you guys in your head already know AP's probably going to go home this episode?
So, you know, remember when we talked about it, we were talking about, is it going to be, so the people are going to stay, is it going to be for TV or is it going to be for like personal reasons? I think if it's going to be for personal reasons, I didn't think AP, I don't know, I think she just needed more time. She needed more practice in the dating scene. It seemed like, you know, I think I made a comment about, I can't even see her hugging anyone, you know, much less being intimate. You know, I feel like when people are ready to love, it probably means because they're tired of dating, you know, and she didn't seem like she was tired of dating. It didn't seem like she even had a date at all. You know.
Well, AP did say that she had been out there for a little while on the dating apps, and she really didn't really find any success in doing so.
Yeah.
I got the same vibe more so as like Eric got, like she really wasn't ready, or I don't want to say, or to be insensitive saying like she's over her husband who passed, but I felt like that was the leading point in her conversation. And maybe it was in defense of like when people say, oh, you've been married before, like, well, you know, PO will say, well, why didn't it work? So it's a little, her situation was a little different in saying that, hey, I'm a widow. But I still felt a sadness from her, in which maybe she wasn't ready to move on. Again, I don't know what it is to lose a spouse and what that looks like. However, it more so seemed like she was in the past instead of the future. But again, I had a problem with that scene. It seemed like Demetrius didn't use like tact in that situation. It sounded a bit insensitive. And especially if you're going to say something like that to me, that needs to be done in private, one-on-one.
What exactly are you talking about that was insensitive? Which part exactly?
I think I don't want to quote him so much, but when in Elimination, he was saying like, well, you know, it seems like you're not over your husband or something like that. He made some statement like that. And I was like, whoa, I don't think you should say that in front of other people.
Yeah.
That's a little insensitive.
Yeah. He could have.
That's a one-on-one.
Yeah, he definitely could have said something similar to what I just said about her, you know, I guess inability to move forward, or something like, you seem guarded still, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
You know, but to be as specific as he was, yeah.
I feel you. I agree to yeah. But to be honest with you, I really thought that it would be Precious. Did y'all think that a little bit?
No, Precious.
Well, I was hoping for a double elimination.
I heard that. Not that I heard that, but I saw that in like comments and people doing reviews saying that they was thinking that it was going to be a double elimination because of how it all started with Tommy standing there. Like it was so dramatic with Demetrius standing there. And it's like, I'm going to call these two women up to the front. And I was like, oh my God. I even thought to myself that they weren't going to do no elimination at one point.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I was like, I bet you they don't. To do an elimination at the pool party, like that's the whole purpose. Like they're there to try to make a connection. They're having a great time. Y'all are eating barbecue. Y'all are swimming together, flirting. And then you're going to let me go that night?
Yeah. That wasn't cool. And I think they still had time to go, right? They still had time to go. Like
right, because they picked up with the next episode with Demetrius giving the benediction or whatever, the fight song that moved forward with love and all that. So yes, they had time there.
Yeah. Hey. I feel for her. I'm a AP fan. I'm team AP.
Me too. You know? Like I really, really, really like AP. And like I said before, I think I even said it in my live watch party. I feel like I'm not going to say she isn't ready to love. I believe that she actually is ready to love. I just don't feel like her level of being ready to love should have been on a reality TV show. That's just,
agreed.
Yeah.
You know, my take. I feel like her next steps in dating should have just been very casual, just outside of having 10 cameras in your face, and you know what I'm saying? So, not necessarily saying she isn't ready to love.
Yeah, she need like a man's like a mature, not, you know what I mean? Let me stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know
she needed PO. PO needed to warm up to her. She like older men.
Yeah, I think she just needed a really, really mature man that knows, you know, what it really means to accept a woman who may be in mourning still, has 2 kids. You know what I mean? So she's not really there to date. You know what I mean? It's either all or nothing for her, for what it seems like, you know?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that assessment. She would need somebody who's really understanding and who could, I guess, be patient with her in that process. Because, yeah, 5 years seems like a long time, but maybe not so. Especially if it's she lost him suddenly. So that would be someone who's willing to, I guess, love her or court her through the process.
Yeah.
I agree. But she was offended though, because she made a comment. She was, when Demetrius was saying how, those were the red flags. She had unresolved issues with the feelings from her husband. She was like, how do you know? She's like, I know I'm ready to love. She was like, and can't nobody tell me otherwise. And she even said something about what they psychologists now? What you psychologists now? Like, how you gonna let me?
I agree.
I agree too.
Mm-hmm.
I agree too. I was like, go ahead, girl. Because I said the same thing. Like I said, I just don't feel like she should have been on a dating show trying to find love. But absolutely, she's definitely ready for love. And she's mature. She's like a little bit older. She's gorgeous. I mean, look at her in this picture.
Yeah. Do you think that statement means that she liked someone on the show?
No.
Okay. Because I think you can tell a lot by the way people leave.
True.
Like, I didn't really see a lot of fight to stay.
Yeah.
It was more about the comments he made.
Right.
Yeah. Agreed.
But hey, Team AP.
Yeah, Team AP. So, because I love AP. I think she's pretty freaking fabulous. And I think she's gorge. So just to let everyone know, I did, like I said before, I went ahead and I put, this is the fans edition. So I did go ahead and put, and I'm going to do it right now again. I am going to put the link. Go ahead.
I was going to get out the way and let some other people come on. I just wanted to stop and say hello. And
it's entirely up to you. Yeah, if you want to stay
8,
on
9,
for a little while
slots.
longer. Yeah. I mean, it's plenty of slots. So if you want to get on, if you just wanted to come on for a minute, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is like so informal. We're just like on here just shooting it. Like it's not even, you know what I'm saying? So take a shot. Let's have some fun. You know what I'm saying? That's how we usually do. We're just about having fun and talking about the show. We're just excited that y'all ain't talking about us no more. How about that?
Yeah, I'm sure that feels a lot better.
Feels so good.
I'm telling you.
Right. Okay, so as we're moving forward, and like you guys said, Demetrius is standing there and he does have his little spill with how he's talking to oh no, that doesn't even happen yet. What happens is Eric cooks. Remember, guys?
The shrimp pasta.
Yeah. Okay, so that's coming up next. Let me pull that up.
I mean, the Kia's shrimp pasta.
Okay.
Yeah, it took like 8 hours for him to make the shrimp pasta.
But he did have to still mingle and kind of hang out, with everyone or whatever. So shout out to Chef Eric.
Shout out to Chef Eric. Got that brand popping too.
Okay.
You know about that brand life, right? Right. Right, Sabrina? Good for him, man. Good for him.
Okay. So, what did Takia say? Because I told him that I had liked that shrimp pasta. I'm not saying that he made that shrimp pasta for me.
He knew I liked it.
I'm just letting y'all know that he had known that I liked the shrimp pasta, and maybe that's why he had made the shrimp pasta.
Yeah.
Not saying he made it for me though.
But ain't nobody else said they like shrimp pasta. Only me.
Well, Eric said he made that shrimp pasta for his wife, who's present at the dinner table. So it was either her or Carmen.
Jacob, you are on it tonight.
It definitely ain't Carmen. It definitely is not Carmen. Yeah. Carmen is just someone that I just feel like Carmen is someone that he needs to have another option. He needs to have another connection under his belt. If he's trying to stay on the show, that's just the reality of it. I feel like he really, really, really likes Takia, because even after the episode, and that's where Demetrius stands up and he's holding his glass and he's saying the speech when everyone's like kind of standing around like, oh, can you hear me, guys? Someone said that they can't hear me, that I'm on mute.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
He said he hit his mute button.
I don't think there's anything there.
No,
like,
no.
there
Because
ain't
when
no
Demetrius
physical.
was standing there, Eric was there, standing there with Takia with his arm around. You know how like people were kind of coupled up when Demetrius was standing around talking and stuff like that? He had his arm around Takia. And plus, I think Carmen really likes Clifton, and that's why she was in his feelings when Joy ran around the table and put
She
her
made a good
tongue
point, though. She made a good point, though,
in
of,
Cliff's mouth.
not trying to choose so early and end up being stuck, with a
Facts.
person because, people can be sensitive and they see something and they don't allow people to see. I'm coming back to it now, and they don't allow people to go through their journey. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? They get stuck in their feelings, and it was showing early.
yeah,
Early.
agreed. And that's one thing, honestly, that's one thing that I would have not done is I absolutely would have not kissed anyone in front of everyone. That's something that I would not have done. Not at all. I wouldn't have. I'm funny about like transfer of bodily fluids. I'm funny about that anyway.
Mhm.
I don't really know you like that. Like, he feels
I
good.
wanted to pose a question. When we looking at Carmen.
Yeah.
When I did a review, it's something that came up. To me, the process seemed slightly tainted when we found out that Carmen actually hired Eric for, I guess, a catering job, and it was kind of muddled whether they knew each other or dealt with each other personally. And I almost felt like when I saw them interact, it was almost like a harassment thing. Like he had to consider that, hey, I do business with her and I've dealt with her. It seemed like an inside track. So
Yeah,
I wanted to see if y'all had any thoughts on that at
yeah.
all. Did that?
It seemed like he was trying to keep a customer and a potential customer happy.
Yep.
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 Okay.
I'm all
People
you.
were saying like I wasn't making sense. I didn't mean to cut you off. Yeah, like I'm like that's a little tainted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, they probably didn't know that. It just happened to be that way. But yeah, I think he was just trying to keep her happy, trying to get maybe another sale, another gig,
Right.
And to
But
keep
I
a
think that's
connection
it.
on the show. Period. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
after Eric cooks for everyone, he talks about, as J Dub says, about how he cooked for everyone and his wife that is potentially probably sitting at the table. In my opinion, he was not talking about Carmen. In my opinion, he was talking about Takia. And she does mention about the shrimp pasta. And Carmen, in this scene right here, Carmen or Cliff asks Carmen, "Hey, do you want me to make your plate for you?" And she's like, "Oh God, that would be fab. Yes, honey. Yes, it's given. It's given. You know what I'm saying? So yes, boo, you can make my plate. Okay, because that's amazing. I wish a man would be like, boo, you want me to make your plate. Yeah. So she's really excited about this whole scene. He goes and makes the plate. He comes back, and then so is it anything that you guys want to say about Clifton and Carmen?
I think she made it a bigger deal than what it is. You know? Because I think if it was really that big of a deal, then he wouldn't have done it. It
But
didn't stop nothing for him, right? He still got the kiss afterwards.
true.
So it was nothing. And for whoever Clifton's other connections are, for them to think that it means something because I made her a plate, I'll be like, I'm just being a gentleman. She's sitting right next to me. I'm gonna make her a plate. But or you could just pull a Sabrina. Let's just focus on us, baby. Don't worry about them, baby. Just focus on us.
What you talking about, Sabrina 2.0? You talking about
Sounding
me?
like a pimp, Sabrina 2.0. With them
Okay,
pimp,
what did she say?
with
I
them
don't
pimp
remember.
lines.
When did she say
You know what
that?
I'm talking about, J Dub, when she was talking to Tory.
Oh yeah. She was
Straight
she
pimp
was
wine
keeping Tory in her back pocket. That's what she was doing.
You talking about when they were actually sitting at the
at the table.
table?
Yeah.
Right.
Focus on us, baby.
It's like
Well,
it's hard to focus on you when you out here nibbling on other people's beers and things.
Shh.
Straight pimping. Sabrina was straight pimping on that scene.
role reversal. Totally.
It was hilarious.
I loved every minute of it. I
Mm-hmm.
loved it. I was like, she is
Mm-hmm.
pimping him.
Mm.
Oh my God. I just want you to just allow me to go through the process. I mean, so what you doing? You hanging or no? Like that's what she was doing. Like she sounded like that. Did she sound like that? He was like, I'm hanging no matter what, boo. I'm hanging.
Yeah. Hey, just
So as far as Clifton, I think Clifton knows how to play the game. I'm not saying that he doesn't have the gentleman qualities going on, but I do see that he does the right thing on camera. I remember like when they were at the wherever they were, they was on a group date in not AP. I get them mixed up sometimes. What's the other 2-digit or Ace? Okay, Ace. Ace had kind of went off on her own, and she was drinking, and she seemed kind of a little down or something. And Clifton was dealing, getting it in with Carmen. Everything was cool, but he got away from that and went directly to check on her. And I feel like this was that type of move. So he wants to portray himself a certain way on camera and let you know he's sensitive or he's considerate. And my theory that I always put out there, I think him and Joy already have a pact that they're gonna go to the end. They're gonna be on the bridge meeting, but we can still play the game. Yeah, Clifton and Joy, they already got it understood. We are number ones. We're gonna go through the process. We don't want to look like we have all our eggs in one basket, but we're gonna keep our people in the pocket till we get to the end.
That is a really great point, J-Dub, to make sure you have extra connections. Because you know how women could get when you make it publicly known that you chose somebody.
They want the rankings. It's like, oh, I thought you said I was your number one. You my number one. Nah, you look, they own you after that. Don't ever commit to it. That's why Sabrina 2.0 knew better than to commit to Tory.
Yep.
So you could commit verbally and non-verbally.
Right. Right.
I see you, Sabrina.
I don't know, because that's what a lot of people thought that me and Walter had. A lot of people thought that he and I had this pact of being like, we're gonna make it to the end together no matter what. We're gonna act like we still want to date other people, but we're gonna make it to the end together. And that wasn't the case at all.
But we're not blind either. You know what I mean? We can see.
Yeah.
We can see the connection.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
So there's that famous shrimp pasta on the screen. Actually looks really delicious. It looks so good. I felt like I had to post this picture. J-Dub is like, okay, it's just
it's just shrimp pasta. What we talking? 20, 25 minutes tops. What we doing?
Y'all said it took like 8 hours for him to cook.
Yeah, it's 8 hours. I thought he had a whole feast out there. I thought I was gonna see some Hennessy wings and some stuff that's been marinating, and I ain't see none of that. I saw one bowl. Like you said, Sabrina, you were being kind. You talking about some barbecue. They all they had was shrimp pasta.
That was it. He went and caught the fish. I mean, caught the shrimp though.
Oh,
in Baltimore.
Oh yeah, Tommy brought it on the boat. He brought them. They were fresh.
He did when he was when he was on the boat, on the sailboat, and he had sailed up. Okay, guys. All right, moving forward. That scene was really interesting. So Laverne asked the group, do they want to play truth or dare? And Clifton was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
Donovan was like, why not? Let's do this. You know what I mean? So everyone seemed really interested at the fact that he mentioned playing Truth or Dare. I thought that was really interesting. I would have loved to have played Truth or Dare. I would have loved to have been on this season, but we're not going to keep talking about old stuff. Yeah. So what do you think about the Truth and Dare game?
I think it was perfect for what's going on.
I agree. God, why couldn't we have stuff like this on our season?
It is the right, amount of messy, but you get to let other people create the mess.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, it's on you. Y'all grown people gonna do what grown people want to do. My job is just to create chaos and let chaos, handle itself.
Yeah.
I liked it. I want to see it anyway. You know what I mean?
Too.
I want to see people get all in their feelings. I want to see people like act messy. Like, I want to see that.
Yeah.
They should have a Truth or Dare every season.
Well, yeah, I can see that. Laverne was like mute the whole episode, the previous episode. So I believe production put that in his earpiece and said, "Hey guys, let's play Truth or Dare. What y'all think?" And not only that, Laverne got extra messy when he compared P.O.'s age to Wiley's age, and that just started something. Wiley played it off, but you could tell he was offended by it. And that was all Laverne doing so after being silent for a whole episode and in his feelings at the beach house with no beach.
Yeah, I mean, I think I may have mentioned like some subconscious need for validation from Laverne.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I think from the beginning, I was like, there's something there. I just can't put my finger on it. One time, Joy almost brought it out in one of the dates when he like openly admitted, I think to what did he say? Something was there, and then all the women were saying that he was acting guarded and whatnot. But I always felt like there was like a subconscious need for validation or a subconscious need to like prove that he is one of the top dudes.
You talking about with Laverne, right?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, he definitely shows the insecurities throughout, even when they were at like the bowling alley party. And that was AP. It showed up first, and he said, "I'm Laverne, and this is nobody 1 and nobody 2."
Facts.
And when cousin Cornbread came into the deliberation room for the first time, and he like, "Who is he?" Like he's really he's overly concerned with everyone else, and that shows that he's insecure. He's not confident. The ladies they're attracted to him, but when they start talking to him, they just turned off from there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Agreed. So the first person that gets the Truth or Dare, I think Laverne asked Tina, who is her strongest connection. Whoever is her most connection to go and touch them on their chest.
I was loving it. Let's go.
It's so messy.
I'm Team Paul too.
I know you are.
I just felt like he was misunderstood from the beginning, because I can, I'm on a little bit of the eccentric side. I like asking questions that will give me more than one answer. You know what I mean? And that's just how he talks.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I'm rooting for Paul.
Yeah. I like Paul too.
Mm-hmm.
Paul.
I don't.
I don't think he's good for the women that are on the show, but I think in general, I think he would do well.
He's already doing well. He's kind of rallying the ladies up. Who knew Paul had so many followers? When I say followers, like women interested, because before he didn't really have a strong start. He came off like really awkward. He was saying like all the wrong things. He was coming off a bit of abrasive, and like he just couldn't read the room. And I think he's coming up in the ranks now. He's kind of cleaning up his image. He really lost me when he had he thought Precious was eliminating him. He was telling him like, "This is who I am, and I am the juggernaut." Yeah, I'm the
Bitch.
juggernaut. Yeah, you better ask somebody. But PO's kind of cool with me too because even though I talk bad about him, he posted 3 of my videos on his Instagram. So
Okay.
I say shout out to PO because he always delivers, and
Yeah.
he like that. And he put that on his Instagram.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
confident.
saw
He don't
that
win at everybody.
the
He
other
don't
day.
win at Joy, Sabrina. He don't
Hmm.
care. He gonna go because he feels like he's equal. Like he can, be one of the top men without having to say it or act like it. And that's what I
Right.
like about him.
Hmm.
Yeah. So this is when Tina walks up and she goes over to Paul, rubs him on his chest, and everybody like, Paul, yeah, yeah.
See, see, that just
So
goes to show, yeah, not to cut you off, but it goes to show that everybody else doubted him too, you know,
facts.
or else they wouldn't even
Include
be
me.
surprised. They would have been like, yep, Paul, I could see that.
Facts. Yeah. Mm.
Maybe he is the juggernaut, and we just don't know it. Yeah.
Hey, he
You
got
just
Tina.
never
He got
know.
Tina's digits early.
Yep, he done stole it from Wiley. They handpicked this lady. His handpicked this man's fiance, and he snatched her up. She actually went to him.
They was like, Wiley, we bringing you somebody on the show that's closest to your age. He was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And she get with the oldest dude on the show.
Yeah.
I was
It was like,
like,
as a matter of fact, from what I hear, she like older men.
well, that's what she said, but she said it on
Yeah,
the show.
yeah.
She said it on the show. And Wiley was, yeah, he definitely was absolutely in his feelings. And,
I
it is what
love
it
it.
is.
Don't you
But
love it though? Don't you love it? Like when they show emotion and when they show, I love it.
But my thing is, he had every reason to be in his feelings because Paul made that comment to him. Remember,
But
Paul said,
no one should be in their feelings right now, right? We're not even halfway through, right?
I get it. But when
Right?
Paul was like, what? Wiley know about that life? Wiley know about that? I was like, Paul, like you already got the girl. You don't got to take it and smear it in his face.
Hey,
Like,
he's a
what?
goddamn juggernaut. Juggernauts don't care.
What's the juggernaut?
I don't know.
A guy with a big mountain of an ego. He can't be stopped. He's an X-Man or something. I don't know what he's going. He's something.
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
But these cutaways, that the producers be doing, they be doing that junk on purpose too. You know that.
Oh yeah. And that was to your other question, J-Dub, because remember you were like, do you think this was produced? Do you think this was something that they just thought of? Remember you had said something like that? Absolutely, I think that it was in the producers were in someone's ear and was like, play the truth or dare game, say da, 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 da. And it was funny because I feel like personally that the producers had their hand in it. And if y'all recall, and I hate jumping in the show when we're talking, but don't y'all recall at the very end, even though Laverne was the one that mentioned the truth or dare, it hurt him in the end when he was on the bubble date at the very end. And Precious was like, well, the women feel like you were really messy. And it kind of backfired on him. Same crap that happened to me with my friend's date. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, what in the world? Like, I didn't have anything to do with that. But we can't say it on the show. The producers told me to do it. Like, we can't say that.
I didn't know what to think about that bubble date because, Precious came out on charge, right? So of course, Vern was gonna be, defensive about it, But in the end, Vern wasn't the one who came up with all the questions, just like he said, or the truth or dare, and they could have just been like truth,
facts,
or they could have been like, you know what, I ain't ready to do that, like how Carmen did it. But they was like, nope, I'll go nibble.
Yeah. But did you see what Jay just said? Laverne,
What?
she said that Laverne said it was all him on a lie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was probably. So remember, I was mentioning.
Crazy.
Remember when I was mentioning this subconscious need for validation from Vern?
Yeah, true.
So that could be his way of figuring out, like he said, his woman's gonna come to him. It could be him, kind of getting some verification that his woman does like him. you know. But he
Facts.
gets to see who everyone else likes by starting the game.
Facts.
Well,
Now,
Sabrina, the first time that you brought up about that messy situation, that wasn't the first time we heard it. Carmen had mentioned that in ladies' deliberation that Laverne is messy. She didn't elaborate on it, but she did make it known that she
You're
didn't
right.
really approve of him because he's a messy guy. So something was there. We
Yeah.
needed more information.
yeah.
Yeah. And I've heard that a couple times from people that Laverne is messy. And I was just like, how is he messy? And it was said on the show. So,
You,
sure.
Sabrina, you taking it to the streets
What you mean? What? What?
with that last comment?
What I said?
No,
What?
we can move on. We can move on. No, you say you heard from quite a few people that Vern was messy.
Yeah. No. So I mean, like in comments when people do reviews, when I see people
Okay,
like
good.
online,
Yeah.
comments from pictures someone might post on Instagram, and I might read the
Yeah.
comments or whatever. So just like that. No, I don't have no tea on Laverne. So I got some tea, but it's just not on Laverne.
Oh,
So Donovan actually asked Truth or Dare, and Donovan asked Joy to go kiss the man that she has the best connection with.
yeah.
Let me bring up my
No shame, no nothing. She got up
she
quick.
ran. She ran.
Yeah.
She
was like, God damn it, I'll do it again.
yeah. And she was like, she was like, and I kissed him good. I got a whole nother picture for that, but it takes me a long time to get these pictures together. So I like to share all my pictures. So as you can see.
Yeah. I think it was kind of her showing her dominance too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Clifton still had his wart in his mouth when she kissed him. He didn't even get to swallow yet.
He did.
Yeah. People said, "Oh, he was trying to wet his whistle." I think he was in mid drink. He didn't know she was going to actually run over there and do that, even though they had their pact.
Hell no!
I'm telling you, that's nasty. Ugh.
I told y'all about how I feel about, you know what I'm saying, like the saliva, and he was in the middle of drinking. And she came over. I felt like they were squishing it back and forth in each other's mouth. That's how I felt like.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.
I was like, he didn't even get to swallow. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm just funny about. But yeah, he enjoyed it. Absolutely. And she says yes. Okay, because y'all know I like putting up my little clips and stuff. Oh Lord, I done opened up a whole nother app. I done got excited, guys. Okay, here we go. This is the picture I want to show now. I work very hard on these pictures. Oh, here we go. So she goes, and I have my notes. She says, yes, I kissed Clifton. I kissed him on the mouth, and I kissed him real good too. So he won't forget it, and none of the people at the table won't forget it. Okay.
Hey, everybody's staking their claim.
Hold up, Sabrina. Hold up. Hold on. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Ty. I got to know, because you said you got the tea, and we know you got a direct connection. I want to go to the source. Okay, she hit the no camera on me. She hit the no camera on me. Ain't that something? Ain't that nothing? I know you can still hear me. So when you come back, I need to know. I need to confirm by you, because this is the Ready to Love DCB team. Is Joy really Walter's ex? And I know you know. Truth or dare? I need the truth. Allegedly. Is allegedly. Tell me. Tell us.
So, golly.
You can say allegedly. You can say you heard it from the streets. You can put it on the streets.
So allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Tyrone, are you trying to let me know not to go there?
Nobody like me but me.
Oh God. No, it's funny because before the season even started, I had like 3 or 4 people call me and tell me that They was like, you don't want your ex-girlfriend gonna be on the show. So, have I talked to him about it to hear it out of his mouth or to hear it out of her mouth? No, I have not. But I've had a bunch of people contact me and tell me that they used to date, allegedly.
Okay, allegedly. That makes sense because that's what she said came out of her mouth. So I thought I would never hear that ever again. But I
said
thought
said it.
That's that's Walter's corny joke that we don't like in the comments. That's what she said.
Right.
I don't know how Sabrina took those. That's what she said. I don't even know how you absorbed that. That was bad. Like, date over. It's over. I'm gone. That's what she said. No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But from my understanding, they did used to date previously.
Okay.
A long time ago. And if I can recall too, I think he did mention it somewhere in a live or something.
Okay.
Where I think allegedly, if I could recall him saying something like that, or someone talking about it. I can't remember exactly though. But anyway.
Thank you.
Yes, you're more than welcome. So yeah, she definitely kissed Cliff, and she kissed Cliff really, really good, and nobody at the table will forget it. And Carmen looks very bothered, very, very bothered. We're just going to go ahead and bring Carmen up just because it's just the right thing to do. And it's so relevant and it makes sense, people. It freaking makes sense. Bam, here we go. She was definitely in her feelings. And she says that she doesn't understand because Cliff just fixed her a plate. He just fixed her a plate, people. Okay. So she doesn't understand like why, like she felt like her and Cliff was vibing and things, you know what I'm saying? She was like, that would be fab. They was vibing, and then Joy come, whoop, scoops it up. She scoops it all in. And she's pretty much like, what just happened? Okay, this is not my words, this is her words, because I put quote in quote, what just happened here? Okay. So she is absolutely in her feelings. And then she does go on to say that the truth and dare game is very, very messy. I'm just going to say my 2 cents real quick. I just think it's so funny that Carmen, and for one, let me just say this, guys. I love Carmen. Yeah, she a little bit messy, but it doesn't stop the fact that I don't love her. I love who she is on the show. She's definitely entertaining. She's sexy. Her body is like that. I love looking at her body. Her hair is real. Okay, her eyes aren't. Okay, whatever. But I love Carmen. Okay. She does it for me. She's giving. Okay. But it was just funny to me when she was like, the truth or dare game, this is just messy. But I was like, damn, boo. I was like, because in real life, when Dakia was in the kitchen with Eric and he was cooking and stuff and they was talking and you came in there and you was like, hey, Eric. You was like, hey, Eric, what you cooking? What you cooking? Okay. I felt like that was messy. Okay. So, but to each his own. So y'all go ahead and say what you got.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to explain that. I think like when it comes to being strategic, like in a one-on-one or in a small group setting, yeah, it's okay to do that. But in a group setting, when you have truth or dare and you're essentially kind of making everyone choose, making everyone show their feelings, that means that at any point, any one of these people will get voted off now, right? Because the way it's been going, if you choose, then it's like, well, he ain't here for me. Might as well get rid of his ass. So,
Well, in this situation, I think Carmen got her karma. Yeah, she pulled up on Dakia and messed up her groove with Eric, and it was only right that it came back to her. And I think it felt that way. Like obviously she has some type of connection with Clifton because he even confirmed it in the men's lounge that he was interested in Carmen. However, Carmen is late to the game. She's one of Tommy's curveballs, so she may not have the full spill of that pack that Joy and Clifton has already made. And she got what she got. But I know people always say like, well, hey, you can't put your eggs in one basket. But a lot of people they are naturally territorial. They just can't help themselves. And after Clifton made the plate, she was already thinking about, where they're gonna move to. Are they really gonna move to Potomac?
Wow.
Yeah, she had the vision.
She was, because she was
She had that
really,
vision with her. Go ahead.
yeah. No, go ahead. Yeah.
I said, how she gonna have that vision when she eating her second man's shrimp pasta?
Oh, she went after Clifton made that plate. Eric, his ranking got knocked down. I think she's moving strategically as well. I think she feels like she has some type of, let's say, some type of advantage by saying she has a connection with Eric, and like, well, I did pay him a nice catering fee and I tipped him, so probably he's going to say that I'm his number one connection anyway. So I need to keep him.
Right.
Go after my man Clifton. I can lock him down. I got Eric in my back pocket.
Right.
Boom.
So what if Eric don't vote for her? She done.
Yeah, because ain't nobody checking for her but Clifton. But Clifton's kind of holding her down, so she's doing all right for right now.
Mm-hmm.
She plate worthy, at least for now.
Yep, for now.
Oh wow. Yeah. And Carmen did say during that time when she was in her green screen, her confessional, she was saying how she wasn't kissing no man. She was like, because that means that that's her man for like the whole journey. So I completely agree with her when it comes to that. Like I per se wouldn't have kissed anyone, especially like in a group setting like that, because now if you have any other connections, it's kind of like you just kind of solidified you and Clifton and everybody else. Because that's what kind of happened to me. Like I didn't kiss anybody on our season, but because I showed one person a little bit more interest that I did others decided not to deal with me just because I showed a little bit of more interest in one person than I did the others. Why are you looking like that, Tyrone? Because I'm absolutely telling you.
I didn't say anything.
Am I telling the truth?
I didn't say anything, but yeah, you
Right.
You got a point.
Right. As you sip. You sip.
Yep. And Sabrina, I'm gonna make an assessment just like we back in last year, like, because I'll do it on my channel. I think Tyrone, he bumped you down in the ranking once he found Shiloh could be his wife and you could be his lady. You were up there, but then you kind of got bumped down. I'm like, what happened? Hey, Ty said it. He got to stand in it. He said it. And I was like, what are you doing? Sabrina is checking for you. Tough. She right there. She right there. Don't slow your roll. Slow your roll. Shiloh might be your wife. She might be your wife, but slow your roll. We're going to see. Sabrina's right there. She opened the flower right there on the pool deck. Well, I mean, how you going to walk away from that? Who else opening the flower on the pool deck? Nobody. You got to see what's up.
It was tough. It was tough. I'll admit it. It was not easy. It was hard as shit.
Yeah, if you could just do it all over again. All over again.
Okay.
Yeah, I was tough on you. I was like, Ty missed out. He crazy. He let her go just like that. He didn't even explore it. He didn't even explore it. This woman is here, willing and ready to try. What's going on? No, I've been waiting to say this. I've already said it in my reviews, but I got y'all right here. This is a perfect opportunity. I tried to get off the line, but y'all kept me on, so I gotta be me. This is what it is. Y'all gonna get it now. So, and then now you just pushed her into Walter's arms, and Walter he's faking. So Sabrina got to settle with Walter, and that's what she said. Jokes. Nobody want to deal with that. Nobody wants to deal with that. Ty, you blew it, Ty, but it's okay. We this is in hindsight, but I knew it right then and there. I'm like, he looked the flower right in the face and went and got married, engaged to Shiloh, who ain't even said nothing that she ready to get married to him. Ty, you're blowing it. See, y'all done pulled me. I must have been holding that in.
I can't. We love you, Tato. Like, how the hell? What? He's like, this the whole reason. I thought we were talking about season 5. See, I don't want to do this no more. He like, I just said an hour ago that I'm glad I'm talking about the new season. Y'all not talking about me no more.
Yeah, hot in here.
Oh, sugar.
All right, I think I'm done. I think I'm done with that. I had to get that off my chest. I've been holding that for a while.
You have been. It was so entertaining. I love you for it. It was so funny. I love it. I love you. Okay. Oh God, I forgot where we was. I forgot what picture we on. You know, I love my pictures.
Yeah. Joy.
Okay, so Dakia says Carmen is genuinely interested in someone just because this is okay, that's right. So now we're moving on. Dakia actually asked Carmen right afterwards, and I don't think I really got I only got Carmen's face, to be honest with you. But Dakia asked Carmen, is she genuinely interested in someone there? Or is she just interested in someone because of the selection? Yeah. Do you remember that, guys?
Yeah, she gave a really good, politically correct answer.
She sure did.
It was beautiful, like a politician.
Yeah. The kid was she was fishing on the beach. She was fishing. She wanted to bring that answer out of Carmen. And what was she supposed to say? Even if it is true, she was like, "Yeah, I'm genuinely interested in someone or someone's."
She should have just said it. Yo, is you feeling Eric or nah?
Right.
Because if not, back up.
Well, she shouldn't have asked that either. I mean, just play the game. And the kid shouldn't be threatened by Carmen. She just need to come with her best foot forward, because you really can't do anything about other people having connections, whether they're genuine or not.
Yeah, I think she may have been trying, like you said, fishing, maybe trying to see the depth of their relationship. You know?
Right.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Because everyone's trying to make decisions. So maybe it could have been Dakia's way of deciding if she needs to move on from Eric.
Facts. Agreed. So Eric asked, moving on, Eric asked Sabrina, because it was not much to that. I mean, Carmen pretty much says that there is someone there that she is genuinely interested in, and it's not because of the selection. She genuinely likes this person. And I'm thinking she's talking about Cliff. So Eric does ask Sabrina, truth or dare, and Sabrina says dare.
This is cringe. All of it cringe.
And I know you, Tyrone, you probably loved every minute of it.
I did. It was cringe, but I loved it.
Oh God.
You should have seen me going crazy. I should have done your live review. I mean your live watch.
Oh, you should have.
I was going crazy. We were at Kitchen Crate. I was going crazy.
Oh my God.
I said, what?
I could not believe it.
You gotta decide about deuces.
Honey. She was like,
what you undecided about? Bye, baby, bye.
But that's what, and it's crazy because that's what Tory said too. He was like, if you got to choose, he like, yeah, you can go ahead. You can let that go.
Go ahead, explore that. Yeah.
Right. Go ahead. But then she was like, so what you trying to say? This is it. This is done. We done.
Hey.
She straight pimped the dude. She straight pimped Tory. She sure did. She just said, what's up? No, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? If you got to choose between me and them, you know what I'm saying? You need to just go ahead and choose them. Tyrone, what she do?
Baby. Focus on us, baby. Don't worry about them, baby.
He was like, you right. I'm gonna stick by your side. I was like, what the hell just happened?
She called his bluff. She definitely called his bluff. He came with his best tough game as possible, and she wasn't phased at all. I like her even a little bit more now because she didn't fold under that pressure of saying pick me or choose me or make me your number one. No, you can be in it, but let's not get it twisted. I got connections, and I'm gonna follow through with some other people as well, and we just gonna see what happens. I'm making you 0 promises. And what? Communicate with you? How am I supposed to communicate daily about who's in the rankings and who I'm having connections with? No, I'm not doing that.
I know about that life because we don't ask. Like as
You
a man,
should.
like you wouldn't even ask,
You
right?
should.
Because you don't care. Like I ain't
Right.
asking who your
He was
top
like, you should
connections
have
are.
told me. He was like, something like that. You should have told me. And I'm thinking to myself, no, I shouldn't. Like, how I'm gonna tell you? What I'm gonna say? I just want to let you know that I actually went out with P.O. today. Me and P.O., we had a great connection. I mean, he seems like a really good guy, but I'm not really sure if it's going to like really move forward. And actually, me and Demetrius, we did go out again and it was amazing. Like I had a great, like, what do you say? What do you say?
Tory wants to hear all of that. He wants all that information. Did you kiss him? That's what's coming next. And
for punishment.
Which number is he today? And which number am I today? Text me all the rankings daily.
That's not a good look.
Yeah,
it's not.
I can't do it.
Because the thing is what if she really has a connection with Demetrius today? She's telling Tory step by step, I have a connection with him. I have a connection with him. He's a great guy. I'm feeling him. But then let's say, for instance, they have a really bad conversation and it doesn't work out. So what she's supposed to get right on the phone with Tory and say, you know what? Remember that connection that I had with Demetrius? Well, it's just really not a connection anymore. That's just too much.
Yeah.
So what if it's 4 guys that I have a connection with? So I'm supposed to call you when things change? Like that's what? In the dating world, in the real world, would you do that? No.
Yeah. And that's what I love about it because it's public now. Like you can't hide it. Like if you're on the apps, if you're dating, you can be with 10, 20 people and don't nobody know nothing. As far as they know, they number one.
That's all that matters, honey. As long as you keep treating me like number 1, number 2, number 3, don't even got to worry. It don't matter.
But when you can't hide it and you can actually see that you ain't number 1.
Yeah, like it is what it is. But if he in his feelings like that, honey, he on the wrong show.
He was like, all right, I'm out.
He sure did. Yeah. He was like, yeah, it's time for me to go. Yeah. And that dude got up and he left.
I thought he got on the boat with Tommy just to check to see if the boat was still there. I don't know. He was gone.
Get the extra shrimp.
But Sabrina, you were supposed to, I'm not running your show, but you were supposed to bring up Tory's face when his soul left his body after Demetrius kissed.
Yeah, they did that on
Sabrina.
Purpose.
Oh, let me see.
I know they did that on purpose.
Them
cutaways,
I have those pictures. We're not there yet because remember, if you look at the picture that's up there right now, Sabrina is still trying to make her decision.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, she playing double dutch. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, this would have been all I needed to know right here. Oh, I respect your journey. You second from here on out. Sure, I respect your journey.
Yeah, absolutely. Because remember, I was trying to tell y'all that, I'm real proud of my pictures, but we keep going back and forth. And we like talking about this. Okay, so at this point, so he like, oh, she got to decide. She trying to figure it out.
No, he was getting ready like Clifton. He was like, let me get my my drink ready. I'm going to get this kiss. This kiss, Gary, come over here.
Wow. Wow, yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, because I got so many pictures. Okay, so then, okay, so here we go. Okay, so then, yes, she does. So Sabrina goes over, she nibbles on
Demetrius.
His ear, and then Tory looks up. He actually sees her nibbling on Demetrius's ear. At this point, he is in his feelings. Okay, he is in his feelings. He like, did that just happen?
No, he doesn't have any feelings. His soul has left his body.
It doesn't leave until Demetrius goes over and kisses Sabrina. It doesn't leave until then.
Oh, that's not it. Yeah, I've got. Yeah, he looks lost. He looks like he's about to collapse.
Yeah.
So that's not even. He's not even there yet.
Yeah, he's not even there yet. So she's walking around the table. She's like, "Oh my God, I got to think about this one." He's like, "You got to think about it." And that's when he took his drink. He like, "You got to think about it." So that's when he took his drink. And then everybody was like, and remember, everybody was like, "Go on, Tory. Go on and stand up. Sabrina trying to kiss you. Go on, Tory."
Yeah,
that made it worse.
Sad.
That made it worse.
Like I said, it was all cringe.
I was like, yeah, what is right now. Oh my God. Like everybody was shocked because even, okay, we're going to speed up a little bit because even Dakia was like, oh my God, I thought it was going to be Tory. And then Tommy was like, Demetrius, remember when they was at the ladies lounge, he was like, Demetrius, and he was like, well, I didn't know. And then everybody was like, well, I guess you know now. Yes, so everyone was definitely shocked. So he is really in his feelings at this point because she does nibble on his ear. Now, at that point, that's when who asked? Ace asked Demetrius, truth or dare. He says dare, and she says walk up to whoever you have your connection with and kiss her wherever you want.
Okay. Wherever
you want. Okay. So then at this point, oh God, where's the picture? Did I already show this picture?
No.
Hold on. No.
Nope. And she could have gave him the cheek, you know? She could have gave him the cheek, you know?
Facts.
But she didn't.
Thing.
I
have a lot of pictures of Tory.
Yo, I would be mad if I was Tory, man, because them cutaways is not good, man.
Oh, Tory went to the upper room on that one. He was done.
Yeah.
He was done.
He was upset. So he was just like, because if y'all see him, he was already in his feelings about her nibbling on Demetrius's ear. So he was just kind of like, he was taken back by it or whatever. And then when Ace goes, Demetrius, truth or dare, like, and he was like, dare, like you saw, that's when his soul dropped out of his body.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was like, y'all have to go back and watch it. He was like,
this can't be happening to me.
This to me again? He's like, no, this can't be happening. Y'all have to go back and look at. I thought he was gonna cry. Like I really thought that he was gonna cry. He was really in his feelings, and I couldn't believe that happened. And you know, it is what it is. It's the show. Unfortunately, this is something he signed up for. Mm-hmm. You know, but regardless. So Demetrius walks over and kisses Sabrina in the mouth. So more bodily fluids was transferred. And Tory is pretty much done. He gets up from the table and he says, let me go pack my stuff. And then it's a commercial break. Ding.
And he found out Tommy already left. The boat was gone. Yeah. So he had to stay. He had to sit back down and ride it out.
She could have gave him the cheek.
You are
so she kind of chose too. So
you are so funny.
Well, it was Demetrius' choice though.
Yeah, it was eyes closed too. Eyes closed. Makes a difference. Let me
go get my cupcakes. Let me go get my cupcakes.
Should have bought her for a piece.
So he had 2 more to go give to somebody else.
I'm messing.
Child. So my pictures was not in order. So so after they was kissing, so this is the picture. So that's my bad. So this was the picture that I had with him in the face. And he was like, I can't believe this is happening to me right now. Yeah. So,
rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Gone. Yep.
Okay. So the show comes back on. Demetrius makes a public service announcement about how, this is when they were all standing there. Remember, I guess it was like a bonfire kind of thing or whatever, when they were like all standing around outside. And he goes, this is the time to not be playing games anymore. It's the time for us to be purposeful, to be honest, to be straightforward, etc. Focus on the people who we have a connection with, and let's move forward. So you guys remember that?
Yeah, that's when he got a half of producer's credit. They put that in his earbud, and he just went with it. You know, he's taking over Tommy's job. Tommy already gone back to the hotel, so he got to lead the charge or the group.
Oh my God. I was getting ready to say, I thought that it was crazy because I was like, they got him to do the elimination, and then he's standing there doing like the PSA in front of everyone. But I just thought that that was really interesting. Like really interesting. And then
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting that I saw Tory with his arm around Sabrina. And then I see and
Eric
then
and
I
Dakia.
see yep, Dakia over here and Eric has his arm. See, Eric is short. Eric
Oh
is
yeah.
short.
Where's Joy?
Joy is over here. Where
You
is
can't
she?
see her?
Oh,
Yeah, where's Joy?
I don't know.
Oh, she behind Cliff?
Where's Cliff? Oh, I don't know. Oh,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
where's Joy?
They inside the house. They inside the beach house.
You think so? Maybe
No,
so.
Cliff.
No, I
Cliff
made
is,
that up.
No, Cliff is there.
Oh,
Yeah, he has the hoodie on in the back. In the back, I can see him. I can't see his face though.
Yeah, I see 3 legs though behind Tina. Right?
no,
No?
those are Cliff legs because I'm looking. I'm
Okay,
actually
okay,
on
okay.
the.
Yeah,
I've blown it up on my screen.
So Joy ain't there.
Hold on.
She went back for seconds for the shrimp pasta.
Yeah, she's not there. That's interesting. Maybe she had to go to the bathroom or something.
Who was standing beside Demetrius? Who was that?
Ace.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's interesting.
Yep.
But anywho, so he definitely stands out there. He's making the PSA, and then we move forward, and it goes to the scene where they have a group date. I sure do wish that they would have showed our group
We can
dates.
fast forward through this.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
It wasn't really nothing there. It was, who was it? Wiley,
That's not.
Joy.
This was a good group date.
Come on, man. Is
It
Cliff and Joy
was.
in the same scene again?
Oh well, I mean, it was
Ain't
some.
nothing
I don't know
there.
about the. I like the date too, but they had some interesting points, especially with Precious and
Yeah.
Wiley, and even Joy and Clifton had something going on you can dissect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I thought
I'll talk through it.
because it wasn't Mr. Tyrone.
I'll talk through it. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so because Precious does mention that none of her connections are there and she's going to use this time to get to know the other guys. She says she is nervous about the jungle gym date that they have. So let me move forward. Let me bring this up. So because this is my next picture and y'all are going to get a kick out of this picture. I was like, I love you, Wiley. I was like, but I have to show this.
Those jeggings.
I was like, I love you, Wiley. He was like, I wish I would have worn different clothes. So, yeah, he definitely wishes that he would have worn some shorts and pretty much Precious because and you're right, Tyrone. This scene wasn't that picture. Every time I look at that picture, when I was editing the picture, I was dying laughing. So Precious talks to Demetrius and explains to him that she's like, this is what love looks like. You know, all of us here and the connections and us trying to help each other, et cetera, et cetera. Pretty much that she can't find it. You know, she's not going to find it in the club. She's a professional woman and this is where she's at and this is what she wants. And for Demetrius to give her a chance and to let her prove to him that she is just that. And he's like, you know, you don't got to prove it to me. What are you talking about? You don't have to prove it. And she's like, no, I got to prove it. I got to prove it. And pretty much he feels like she is doing the most and she is doing damage control at this time because she was on the bottom and he really just does not know how to feel about this situation, which I agree.
Yes. So at this point, what I'm thinking is they spent enough time with each other to know what's going on behind the scenes and be hearing shit and be, you know, they know a lot more than we know. So now is the time to like really, really digest what they're saying, right? Not just hear them, you know what I mean? But to like really listen to what they're really trying to say. Because I feel like at this point, like they're really trying to tell us something, but they still trying to be somewhat respectful about it, you know? Especially at this point. It's been what, 3-4 weeks for them? You know what I mean? I'm sure everybody knows where everybody stands by now. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think a lot of a lot of them are like really good at respectfully saying it's a no for me. You know, respectfully.
Well, Precious absolutely had to prove
Do something.
herself
Yeah.
because Demetrius already condemned her in front of the group. So she has to prove her love and her worthiness and all of that, even though it's super cringeworthy that she's doing this and begging this man who has zero interest in her. And she's no longer playing the game, but that's like Precious MO, the way she threw herself at Donovan on the blind date and first meeting him. She needs to give it up. But I'm thinking for some reason, again, I always believe production has their hand in everything. They're keeping Precious for entertainment. She's staying around. No one has any interest in her, including PO. And she campaigned for PO so bad. She went toe to toe with all the ladies there, and no one is interested. But how is she surviving time and time again? So I don't get it. So
Yeah.
I tell you that.
She probably feeling that pressure too now that AP is gone. Cause she don't been on the bottom multiple weeks, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Rightfully so. Yeah.
She last place right now.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that's
think
a
about it.
bad spot to be in.
I mean, think about it in real life. Who are her connections?
Not a
When
nutter.
when PO tell you she doing too much, you know she doing too much. PO say, I don't want to mingle with you no more. Go mingle with somebody else. I'm going to go over here and get with Tina.
Yeah. He said it's a no for me.
Yeah. There's nothing left for her. She needs to self-eliminate at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, because, I mean, we're not going to move forward, but it looks like she's definitely going to make some connections, but we're not talking about the next episode. So just to let everybody know that this is the fans edition. Fans are more than welcome to join in the chat. We are just talking about season 5 of Ready to Love, episode 5. I just put the StreamYard link inside the chat. So if you guys want to join us, you are more than welcome to. We are just kind of here having fun and just chit-chatting and talking about episode 5 of Ready to Love. Potomac. Okay. I completely agree. I don't know about self-elimination, because at the end of the day, like, think about it, like even our season with Aisha and Dante, if either one of them would have self-eliminated, it's kind of like, would they have met each other? Like, you just don't know. It's the best thing. And that's why when people are always like, they should self-eliminate. Sabrina, Walter really ain't feeling her. She should self-eliminate. Sabrina, but why self-eliminate? It's still a process. It's still three weeks left in the process. You never know what happens in 3 weeks. And the last 2 weeks, look what happened with Dante and Aisha. Yeah. And they're still together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just never know. The best thing to do is to really just go through the process.
Allegedly.
Some people can't handle being second,
Allegedly.
Well, since you brought up last season, I guess I got to talk about it again.
Shoot.
I was like, Sabrina, please self-eliminate. Your match is not here. It's no reason to settle for Walter. You're not going to be happy with him. He's not going to be happy with you. You deserve so much more. Please move on. Your match is not here.
Yeah, and I know, and I used to see you, and I used to watch your reviews. So I absolutely know, and just want to put this plug out real quick. It's J-Dub. He actually has his own YouTube channel. You guys go over there whenever you get a chance. Subscribe to his channel. He does review Ready to Love, and he was one of the channels that I did watch when my season 4 was going on of Ready to Love. So real quick, also too, we have Auntie Eva, which she is usually, I see her all over the comments and in other people's lives and stuff like that. So she is requesting to be added to the stream. So we are going to add Auntie Eva to the stream.
And let me make room. I'm a exit. I've been trying to get out of here, but it's been so much fun. But I do have to leave.
We have so much fun, but you can join back anytime.
What's up,
Thanks.
J-Dub?
It's J-Dub.
All right. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate the time.
You too.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye. Auntie Eva, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We
Hey,
are
hey, hey.
well. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I just had a thought. I put it in the stream. I don't know if you all noticed, but I really think that Tory and Precious are going to hook up together, that they're going to link up. Because in the beginning, I think it was the first show, they kind of had a connection.
Mhm.
It would make
And
sense.
they were talking in the house, and I think their connection was um something about trauma in the childhood with the parents or something like
Hmm.
that.
Mhm.
And now that Tori's feelings were so burnt and Precious is feeling threatened, I think those two are going to get together. I really do.
That's a great
Yeah, that
observation.
could work. That could
We'll
work.
see, but that's what I saw.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Es- especially if she like it in her kidneys.
Ah,
Oh my
I
God,
forgot
Tamara.
he said that. I just threw that away. I didn't retain
Oh
that.
gosh.
I didn't retain that. That went in one ear and right on out the other. I did not hold on to that. But thanks for reminding me, Tyrone.
Yeah. But you know what too? And you guys know how I feel about skipping over. At the very end of the episode, when they're showing clips for next episode,
Hmm.
Tori and Precious, I think, are kissing.
Uh-huh.
They're kissing at dinner.
Kissing or was it kiss? Kissing or was it a kiss?
I mean, but we don't, they cut it off, so we don't know if it
Hmm.
was lead to kissing, but it was where lips were locked, okay?
Okay.
Mm.
And he wasn't locking no lips with Sabrina. She was locking lips with Demetrius, so
Right.
Hey, that's on her. Her loss.
I'm just
Possibly.
saying. Mm,
Possibly.
Hmm.
but
But anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Oh,
That was my observation, and we'll see what happens.
we will
But
see.
enjoying the show. I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
hop back in the chat.
quick
Okay,
question. Do you have a prediction for final couples?
Um,
good question.
I believe Clifton and Joy will possibly make it to the end.
Mhm.
Um, who else? Oh, Dakia
Hmm.
and somebody. Dakia, maybe Eric. I don't know.
Hmm.
'Cause I don't know. What's that girl's? What's that? The one's name? That what came in the kitchen to hit on
Carmen.
Eric. What was
Carmen.
her name? Carmen.
Hmm.
Carmen. Yeah, I don't know. Carmen's kind of messy, but I think he was really feeling Dakia more.
Hmm.
So possibly Dakia and Eric, and we'll see what happens with Precious and
Tori.
Rory.
Hmm.
Yeah, and who knows? It might be for a couple.
Mm. That's true. Because look at what happened last season. It was supposed to be 4 couples.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Yeah. What did happen with that?
What are you talking about?
Good move, Sabrina. No, I'm just teasing you. I said, what happened with that?
I know what you were saying.
I'm just teasing you. It was a good move. It was a good move.
It was the right move.
Yes, it was.
Thank you so much, Auntie Eva, for joining us. Join us
Oh, no problem.
anytime.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Mhm.
See you later.
All right.
Mwah.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so we are now where, and I know you're like, I don't even want to talk about this scene because
No, you got like 9 more pictures left.
I have a lot of pictures
Yeah,
left.
come on. I'm with it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Yo,
11.
her body language is just saying Wiley don't have a chance in the world.
Facts in real life.
Yeah,
But I
that's all
mean,
good though.
yeah, because she was, and then she was like, time's a ticking, you need to hurry up. But every time he comes around, but this is what kind of blew me about Wiley, and I really like Wiley. When a man says, look at your fine self, it kind of makes me feel like you don't have anything else to say. You don't have any conversation. So that's what you say. Like, look at you, you so fine. Like, thank you. You know what I mean? So I just thought that, and when he said it to her, you could tell that's the look she had on his face. Like, you couldn't come with anything better. So, but that's just me. Anywho, moving forward. So, yeah. So that scene ends. I know you want to go ahead. What are you watching? I know you're watching. What
No,
are you
no,
watching?
no, no.
Football?
The other live. I mean, the live is on my second screen
Oh,
because
you talking about our live?
I can't comment backstage. So my second screen, I can actually type in there.
Mm.
That's all.
Okay, hold on, because I need to block somebody out of my chat.
Ew. Okay. Somebody acting up?
Well, you know how they get it's like the VMO.EY or something like that. So I just wanted to block them real quick. Okay. So after the jungle gym date,
Did y'all ever watch that scene with Martin? And he talks about how he first met Gina. And he says, I was the man that night. If anyone remembers that scene, then you
I
know
don't
exactly
remember.
what I'm talking about. When Martin was like, shh, shh, baby, shh.
Oh, I think I
That's what it's
vaguely
from.
remember
Yeah.
that.
When he had the Mac hat on and all that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's what the
Yes.
scene was from.
Yes.
Sabrina was straight pimping in
Mm-hmm.
this scene. Oh God. I'm
But
gonna
I
let
think,
you talk about it, Tyra. I'm gonna let you talk about it. I'm gonna
yo,
interject.
in all honesty, they should all be able to have that conversation that Sabrina had. To be like,
Facts.
yo, this is a process. You know it's a process. Let's all go through the process.
Yeah,
Because it could be someone that he's feeling tomorrow. And she gonna have to deal with it,
facts.
you know? So it doesn't mean that she chose him. It just means that that's just her strongest connection today. You know,
Yeah,
they still got weeks left in this. So, like for me, like I would want you to go through the process so you're sure that it's me.
yeah, facts. So just to give so just to pretty much
Yeah.
update everybody on what this scene is, because I don't know if everyone watched the scene, but this is
Hmm.
when Sabrina meets Tory, because after the pool party incident where she nibbles on Demetrius's ear, Tory is upset. He literally is like, let me go grab my stuff. And he gets up and he walks away from the table. So Sabrina felt the need that she needed to meet with Tory and to talk to him about what happened at the Truth and Dare game. So Sabrina pretty much says to Tory, or she asked Tory, how are you feeling? He says that he thought that their connection was deeper. He thought that their connection was better than what it was. He did not know that she was feeling Demetrius like that at all. He pretty much was like, dang, I ain't know y'all. What did he say? He said, I ain't know they was talking like that.
Yeah.
Sabrina says that she didn't mean to catch him off guard or to surprise him. She also says that he was pretty much like, you should have told me if that's, like if you were feeling Demetrius like that, like you should have told me. And she's pretty much saying like, how can I like, there's no kind of
There's,
updates that I can give you throughout this process. Like, what do I say to you?
there's never a good time to say I like someone more than you.
Oh, Tyrone, that's kind of like what happened to you, isn't it? No, actually, you said that on the show,
This is
Tyrone.
my exact words.
You
There's
actually said
never a good
that.
time to say I like more people than you.
You said that to Carrie.
Hmm?
You said it to Carrie as he takes a sip of his liquor or apple juice. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I remember you did
But
say
it's
that.
good that he didn't know. So it means that he's not asking, right?
Yeah,
And it means that, she ain't telling him.
yeah, but
And
it's
I don't, yeah,
yeah, it's none of their. I mean, like the connection she has with other people and the connection he has with other people. It's none of their business.
yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Like
But,
in the.
mm-hmm, okay.
Go ahead.
They all need to be having this conversation, though.
What you mean? What conversation? About the connections that they have with other
Yeah,
people?
but like, I'm not trying to catch you off guard, but this is just where I am, you know?
Mm. I told you guys.
Huh?
I told you guys. You said, huh? Huh? I told you guys. Yeah, I'm just letting you know, like I do have other connections. And it was just so funny because one of the guys was like, "Oh, okay," but never said who connections he had with other people,
Or
but
you
wanted
could,
to know my connections.
or you could have done it how Phil did it and be like, "Yes, you are one of my top connections."
Hold on, I'm
And
talking about Phil,
oh,
Tyrone.
okay, my bad, my bad.
Phil never told me that. He never told me who his connections were, ever.
Exactly. He just kept saying, "Yep, you're one of my top connections."
And that's what he said, and that was just it.
Yep. So now
But
you
he
got.
always wanted to know who my connections were.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's just how it was from day one. My very first date, Zadia asked me who are my top 3. And I was like, God damn, we doing this right now
Oh,
on date
wow.
1? She's like, yeah, why not? So I said, all right then. Sabrina.
Honey. Y'all had
You?
them women not liking me from the very beginning, because in the very beginning, keep it at 100, I had a few of you, more than a few of you, that had me in their tops.
Yeah.
You know,
That first week, the first couple of weeks was some good weeks.
Yeah. I don't know. And then everything just started going downhill. And that's why I was just kind of like, what the hell happened? I'm like, what happened? Everybody was on my line. Everybody was feeling me. And then all of a sudden, nobody was feeling me.
I think what happened was we saw that elimination was real. And everyone was like, shit, I don't know how long I'm going to be here.
Yeah. Let me narrow it down.
Yeah. Therefore, let me, at least, because we wasn't getting no dates. We wasn't getting the dates that we wanted. So we was like, because I ain't getting no dates, might as well tell the person that I like where I'm at. But then I still blame Aisha. I said I still blame Aisha. That's our little inside joke.
You blame Aisha for what?
Huh?
Did you just go, huh?
Yeah, I blame Aisha.
Okay. Oh, you talking about why our connection failed?
Yeah, Aisha. I felt like Aisha was trying to like really tell me something. So she was like, bruh, if you see something you like, you need to go after it. The ladies want to, the ladies need to see this from you.
But you took it, what is
she was like, bruh, I ain't tell you to go on a FU spree.
Yeah. Yeah. You took it more literal.
Yeah.
Than what she was trying to tell you.
Yeah.
So we can't blame her.
I know, that's our little inside joke.
Yeah.
Me and Aisha's inside joke.
Yeah. You took that crap literal, honey. I was like, what? I was like, Tori, I was like, what just happened? No, Carmen. I was like, what happened? Honey, I was like, you want some chicken? He was like, I got something to tell you. I was like, oh, I just been trying to bring you some chicken.
My goddamn chicken back.
I ate all that chicken. I was like, I'm gonna eat all this chicken. I ain't give you nothing. I took the plate, I put it over here close to me. I brought like 6 pieces. I ate all 6 of the pieces too. I sure did. Oh, sugar.
Oh man. Yeah.
He said, so pretty much Tori said, just because she said, just because I chose to nibble on Demetrius's ear doesn't take anything away from what I have with you.
And because you see me kiss somebody, that don't mean nothing.
Right.
Either.
We just smashed. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no feelings. Ain't no love. It was just sex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We just smashed.
I make love to you.
Right. She's just a one night stand. You are forever.
And if you're going to let that come between our love, there's something really wrong here, baby.
You don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? She my orange juice. You my glass of champagne, baby. You know? Okay. So Tori says that this is not a long journey, and we are too much. We entertain each other entirely too much. Tory says that this is not a long journey and he isn't trying to be playing no guessing games, and Sabrina is confused. And he also says that if he is second to any other man, then he can let it be. He can go ahead and go. You know what I'm saying? He said that he is old fashioned. And then Sabrina's pretty much like, Tory, so what are you saying? You don't want to do this anymore? You don't, like, we not doing this? I mean, I don't understand. I need you to explain it to me. Like, this is it? Like, you're just saying you're done with me? Tyrone, you're supposed to, like, you're supposed to clue in. You're supposed to cue in. Like, you're just done with me, Tory? Like, this is it?
So you want me to tell you what he said on film, or
I mean,
what he was really saying?
what he was really saying. I mean, so Tory, that's what we doing? That's what we doing?
I mean, you can stick around if I could smack. I mean, let me stop.
Oh, is that
Let me
what I
stop.
mean? So is
I
that
don't
what
know.
you just want? Oh, okay.
I mean, like,
So you not
you
hanging
can
with the
explore
big
that.
dogs?
You go ahead. Go
So
ahead, explore that.
so you
I'll be
not
here.
hanging with the big dogs? So
Sure.
that's
Go
how
ahead.
we going right now?
Go ahead. Go ahead
Because
and
I'm
explore that.
Sabrina 2.0. I'm Sabrina 2.0. Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
You not hanging?
The world is your oyster, baby.
Oh, okay. Okay. So after all that, Tory says that he's rocking with Sabrina.
Right.
She just needs to communicate with
Right.
him.
She said she loves me. Okay. I'm gonna do my part.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. So let's move forward, because we could sit here and talk
I
about them
know.
all
I know.
freaking
I
night
know.
because it
I
was
know.
so funny.
I want them all to win. Unfortunately, it ain't gonna happen.
No,
But
no, it's not gonna happen. Okay. All right. So then we have a solo date with Carmen and Paul. And pretty much she walks in, she is va 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 voom, her body is like that, okay? She is looking fabulous in that maxi dress, and Paul's like, well, that's Paul. Paul is definitely taken back by her beauty as she walks in, and she's pretty much like, yeah, this was bound to happen. This was definitely long overdue, etc., etc., and he agrees. So they're definitely vibing, and of course they're near the same age as well. And I think that this is really a great connection, honestly, like in real life. Like Paul is 48, Carmen is 43, and he wants to feed her his pickle. Tyrone.
Oh. So many times I'll be like, Paul, if you were just carry this a little bit different, a little bit more serious, a little bit with a little bit more maturity and a little less alcohol, you could probably pull them
In real life.
in real life.
Because
You could
Paul
pull them,
is
Paul.
like that. Yeah.
Because I feel like,
Because I like Paul.
I feel like they would give him a chance, but then he starts saying these off the wall things and
Yeah.
they just automatically put him in the back burner.
Yeah. Facts.
Damn, Paul.
Because, I mean, Paul is handsome. He's nice and tall. He's funny. He has a great sense of humor. I mean, he's of age, like he's established.
He's mature, yeah.
He's mature. But some of it just, I don't know. Sometimes he be reminding me of Corey. Like sometimes it just be his delivery. I'd be like, yeah, he just completely ruined it.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I could see that. I could see that. Because he's like the way that he's thinking the answer would be when he asks the question is not what everyone else is thinking what the answer would be.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like some of that was probably production. Like they're only showing like what 2.5 minutes of what may have been an hour date,
Yeah.
So they just want to focus on this pickle. Somebody said pickle gate. He was like, so You ready for me to feed you my pickle or something like that?
Yeah. Do you
This sounds
want
pretty
me?
fun.
And she was like, what you gonna do? You gonna feed it to me? Like, what you gonna do? He was like, oh, she was like, you wasn't ready for that. He was like, oh, I'm always ready. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. But
Yeah.
she did do it very seductively.
Eyes closed too. Look at that. It's a difference. It make a difference. Just saying.
What are you saying, Tyra? You know what? Nope, because just in case I can't. So we just gonna go ahead and we gonna take that picture down. Because you talking about okay, because I mean I'm just saying, because you talking about her eyes and lashes.
All I'm saying, it make a difference.
Yeah, Paul thought it made a
Focus.
difference too. Paul thought it made a difference too. Yeah,
look at Paul. Like Paul's a decent looking dude, man.
No, he is decent. He's handsome. I mean, shoot, we're the same age almost.
Yeah, damn, that's old as shit.
Hold on.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Okay, next picture.
I was ready to say you're only a couple years younger than me.
Well, I'm like 6 months younger than you.
For real? See? I thought you were like a year or two younger than me.
124.77.
Right. Couple years.
We've already been through this.
That's 2 years, Tyrone.
You're right.
Not 6 months.
You're right.
I was about to say, it's not just a couple months. So that means you're
2 years now. 2 years now.
Right. So that means you're old as I don't know what too, because 2 years is not that much.
Yeah, I'm up there.
Whatever. I still look good though.
Yes, you do.
I was about to say because for my age, our age, mm-hmm. I look just as good as some 30-year-olds.
Yeah, for sure. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Did you hear that, J-Dub?
Oh my gosh. Oh God. I can't. Okay, what do we have to say about, hold on, let me put this screen up and then let me go ahead and say my notes. So, she likes, okay, so Paul wants to feed Carmen his pickle. She likes romance and she asked him, do they like romance? Paul says that she gives him that stare where she has that stare where she would make a man give up his car keys, his bank account, the deed to the house, etc. So yeah, so he is definitely starting to feel Carmen, and I'm glad. I'm here for it. I want to see where it goes with Carmen. And why do you have that look, Tyrone? What?
I just feel like the strategery is strong with Carmen.
Oops.
You know?
I get it.
I just feel like the strategery is strong. You know?
I agree.
I feel like she's probably preying on the weak to get that connection, to get that vote, you know? Yeah. Now that Cliff is officially gone, you know?
Cliff is officially gone?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, Joey chose, he allowed that. You know, I'm sure she already knew Cliff and Joey had a strong connection. I'm pretty sure the ladies talk, you know, who feeling who. I'm just hoping Paul don't fall for it. Stay focused, Paul. That's all.
Okay, hold on. I had to send somebody a PSA. I agree. But still I agree. It's so much more that I want to say, but it's so funny because sometimes when we do these reviews, just because of the stuff that I personally know, it's like I have to be mindful sometimes of the things that I say and I'm sure you're probably in the same boat as me.
I mean, I'm aware, but I don't want to know. I purposely am like, I don't want to know nothing because I want to be, you know, unbiased on these lives.
Neutral. Exactly. Yeah. And that's how I feel too. But some stuff is just, it's hard. Anyway. So they do have a group date, and the group date is Laverne, Paul, Tory, Dakia, Ace, and Tina. So this is where Paul and Tina, they actually sit down and talk. It's this date was kind of, I think the only interesting thing with this group date is Dakia actually gets to ask Tory how he feels about what happened at the Truth or Dare thing. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And then Laverne, he's like solidifying his spot. Okay, let me go ahead and stop sharing this. So we can go ahead and talk about this and move forward, because I don't want to keep you on here too much longer either. So during this group date, this is where Laverne is pretty much solidifying his spot with Ace. He's pretty much like, I want you to know, like, you're it for me. You do it for me, but I know you probably already know that. But if you don't know it, you know it now because I'm letting you know. And he also wants to know where they stand. She seems like she's giving you good feedback, but for some reason, it's like she ain't really trying to solidify it either. I don't know. Like, she does a lot of giggling and she does a lot of, like, what you think about. I don't know. It's just something about Ace.
Yeah. I keep mentioning the subconscious desire for validation with Vern, and it's almost there in every scene. Like, he needs reassurance constantly.
Yeah.
And there's some subtle ways that he goes about it. Yeah, this scene was, I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell, right?
I think he was just trying to keep his spot because he just on the bottom, or is that this episode? Am I tripping?
Right. So if you look at it, most of the people only have one connection.
True.
And we all know what happens if you only have one connection. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen next week.
Yeah.
And then Ace just didn't seem like she was in it.
No.
At all.
She keeping it 100, Tyrone. She ain't seem like she ain't been in it at all the whole show.
Right. Yeah.
She's floating by for real. Who really like Ace in real life?
Right.
Besides you.
And who Ace like? Can you tell from the show?
Yeah, no, not at all. I feel like she's just like there. I don't even know how she's even making it.
Because Precious is still there. And AP is still there.
Well, AP isn't there because remember she gets eliminated.
Well, AP's there now. Well, so
nope,
now
she got eliminated earlier this episode.
Right. So now that AP is gone,
Mm-hmm.
Who's left that may be at the bottom with not many connections? Precious and Ace now.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know because didn't Laverne say like Ace was his Michelle Obama, his
That's
Jill
one
Scott?
vote. Yeah, that's one vote though.
Yeah, that's true. Because once the other guys start saying that they don't have a connection with her, like it's just more friend vibes, homie vibes, it's a wrap.
Yeah, and the way it's going, he may not even be there to vote. All right, because
a lot of people don't think
Precious said the ladies ain't, so he was at the bottom, so he may not even be there to vote for her.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's an unfortunate situation, but that's just the reality of it. Because I think that's what happened with who was it? It was somebody that said it. Was it Phil that said it about Courtney? He was like, they had an amazing date the day before. They went dancing and had a good old time. He was feeling Courtney and everything. And then the next day she gets eliminated.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell?
Oh, yeah. Somebody did say Tory. I forgot about Tory. But we haven't seen a lot of that.
Not at all. They did have a good conversation at the pool because I remember they were sitting those swings. Yeah. So this is where Dakia asked Tory, hold on, let me go. She was like, of course, the pool party, it was messy. Dakia asked Tory, did things change for him? And of course, Tory says that he was blindsided by Sabrina and Demetrius and that he was going to take a step back. And at this point, he was going to start giving other ladies more attention. And of course, we see that towards the end. And we see him definitely giving Precious more attention.
It'd be like that, you know?
Yeah. That's just the reality of it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
it'd be
saying?
like that because you're here, right? You're here. You still got to go through the process. So you're just like, all right, so who else is left? Right?
Mhm.
Well, let me change my focus now.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
it's kind of like, don't do it just to stay on the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's kind of giving me at this point.
Right. So
Like,
are they gonna let 9 people self-eliminate? No, right?
I guess. I mean, no, they're not. You know what I mean? And yeah. You're right. It is what it is.
Eso lo que hay.
So, yeah. So then we have the scene where Laverne is sitting talking to Tina. And she like, he look good. He got a nice body. She was like, yeah, but he ain't my type. And then he said something about, I'm from Gary, Indiana. You know Gary, Indiana. You know who from Gary, Indiana? It's the king of R&B. Isn't this like the second or third time he's brought this up in the show?
Yeah. It didn't go off well. She
Not
pretty
at all.
much just clearly just was like, it's a no for me.
Yeah.
And she was definitely ready to move on.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they were like trying to reinforce something, but they could have left this scene out. Why you just gonna show that somebody ain't feeling me?
I don't know. Maybe they just had to, but I feel you.
But who
And
else was? Yeah, go ahead.
no, I'm just agreeing with you. Like, it
Yeah,
just makes me so envious of their season because it just makes me think about all the stuff that was important on our season that they left out that they should have
mm-hmm,
shown. And then they show stuff like this, which is
mm-hmm.
in real life irrelevant, like you said. And I'm
But it
just like,
helps it make sense in the end.
right. But it's so much stuff that they should have showed on our season that would have made sense.
Moving on.
No.
We're on hour 2 though.
I know.
That's why I'm saying that.
Yeah, I know. I'm moving on. Yeah, because last time we were on freaking for
I
4
know.
hours, but we had such an amazing
It
time
was.
last
It was
time.
bent last time too.
Oh my God, I was feeling nice, and I don't
Mhm.
normally sip on anything, and I was sipping on wine. So we have the ladies' lounge, and we have a bunch of people on top connection. So we have Paul, Eric, Laverne, Tory, Donovan, and Demetrius on the ladies' tops, and then we have Cliff, Wiley, and Laverne on a lot of the women's bottoms.
Yeah.
And the bubble dates we have that's going to happen is Wiley and Dakia, and then we have Laverne and Precious, and then this is pretty much where we're at. And honey, it definitely gets
more spicy.
Definitely get spicy, because let's talk about who do we want to talk about first? Precious and Laverne, or Wiley and Dakia?
I think Wiley was a simple one, right? I think we all understand why Wiley would be sent home.
I mean, I don't know. Why don't you tell us why Wiley would be sent home?
He just wasn't a strong fit for the rest of the ladies. Like when you think about it, especially where they are in life. I'm not gonna say necessarily their maturity level because I don't want to knock him, but where they are in life,
right,
and where he is in life, like they are all settled. You know, those ladies, homes, you know, doing well for themselves.
Yeah.
They ain't really trying to start over with another 31-year-old young guy.
Yeah.
So what would he have left? You know, Ace, no. Precious, no. Carmen, maybe, if he tried. Dakia, obviously, no. She do, you know.
And
So
Tina's really not feeling
it
him
just
because
makes sense. It ain't Sabrina because she kissing. It ain't Joy.
Yeah. And Tina likes older men. And they're the same age.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that makes
Yeah.
sense. And Takia also says that, he has been giving off more friend vibes to all the women. And he pretty much wasn't intentional in his pursuit for the women. Like there was no romantic interest that
Yeah.
he had with them, pretty much.
Yeah.
And she was like, I feel some type of way saying this because everyone knows that he is ready to love, but she does tell him that he is not ready to love, unfortunately. So it is what it is.
Yeah. Shout out to Wiley. It stinks, being voted off.
Yeah.
It does. So shout out to him for hanging in there and still being respectful,
Yeah.
on the way out.
Yeah. Because he's a good guy. I mean, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
And plus, honestly, he's still, because of the age that I am, I'm not saying because he is obviously mature for his age, but me being the age that I am and me being the age that I used to be, where he was 31, I used to be 31. 31 is still such a young, tender age.
Yeah.
If I would have never, and that's just me speaking, I could have never seen myself settle down at the age of 31. That was like when I was like, this is what life is about. Let's have fun. Like I just,
Right. And it's a 31-year-old guy, but a 38-year-old woman.
Exactly.
That's like almost a 20-year difference.
Absolutely. 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 Absolutely, honey. So let me ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
The age. Okay. So what is the youngest woman you would date?
Right now?
Yeah. Right now, because you're what? 44
I probably
now?
gotta stick with like a 35 and up if I'm trying to be serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Probably on the cusp, 35 and up.
Yeah. I get it. Interesting. So we have Laverne and Precious, and oh my God.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot here. So I think there's a lot here. I mean, remember when I was mentioning earlier to pay attention to like what people are saying, because at this point, like they know each other, they know things, and for it to be a bubble date, she came in hot, she came in real hot. It wasn't like an educational date.
It's like she kind of was attacking him.
It was more like she was trying to chastise him.
Yeah. She was. Her whole demeanor, her energy. Like, I'm surprised he was as calm as he was. Laverne being Laverne. Like, I was surprised by that.
And then even in her confessional, she even mentioned how she was going to approach this date with Laverne, right?
Yeah.
But we know, like, that's after let me be quiet. The confessionals in the date is 2 different time periods. But yeah, she did explain that she was going to come out this way, and he took it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He took it all. I was like, yep.
He did.
I can see
and
that.
I was
Yep.
very proud of him.
Yep. Right. But it could have been dismissive, could have been perceived as dismissive by her, which is why she was still going hard in the date.
Yeah.
It didn't seem helpful, right? It didn't seem like, hey,
it
we
was like
really
more of
want
an
to get to know
attack.
you. Make sure, because the ladies want to see more of you. You're a great guy, blah, 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 blah,
But it was her delivery that kind of threw it off for me. It was.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. But I mean, but the stuff she was saying, like I was agreeing with a lot of it too, though.
Yeah. Did you agree with his comeback though?
Yeah, and I did. For Laverne being Laverne, because like I can't when you ask me questions like that, and when I think about it, I can't expect people to react the way that I would react because they're not me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have to think about it. This is Laverne we're talking about, and me knowing the Laverne of the 5 episodes that I have with this man that I do not know personally, I think Laverne handled it very well.
Yeah, he did. And his response was something like, I don't trust him.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I don't know y'all in real life.
Right.
Like, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna give y'all all of me. Like, for real.
Yeah.
And I receive what you're telling me.
Yeah. He said, but I don't trust y'all. Y'all,
Right.
all of y'all.
Facts.
Not
And
her.
I respect that.
Y'all. I don't trust y'all.
You don't really care for Laverne, do you?
I don't got nothing against him. I've only met him
Well,
once.
not personally, but I just
it's
mean like
just,
what you see like on TV and how he pretty much portrays himself.
I,
Because I
I
feel
guess,
like,
I guess the best way to explain it is like as a guy, like you're paying attention to the guys. And he probably is the one that doesn't move like the guys that we're cool with. Like we rarely try to one up each other or put each other down or anything like that. So it just really stands out. But I've only met him once, so I don't have no issues.
yeah.
Hmm.
Some of his things, though, how he has carried himself on the show definitely has rubbed me the wrong way with Laverne.
Yeah, I see a younger me in him though. Like I can definitely see, some things where I needed to get it together. I needed to figure out some things out. I needed to figure some things out. I needed to let some things go. I needed to forgive.
But Laverne is of age. Laverne is the age that we are. Like, how old is Laverne? Laverne is the age that we are. So Laverne is 44 years old, honey. He's your age now.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't really get it together till after the show. I mean, I get it.
Whatever, Tyrone. What makes you feel like that you got it together after the show? What makes you feel like that? And what makes you feel like that
we're focusing on this show.
But it's relevant. And what makes you feel like that you didn't have it together prior to the show?
Well, I think there was a lot of things that were affecting me subconsciously before the show that I ended up figuring out directly before the show. And then the show just kind of helped me solidify it.
Because it was in your face at that point. It's
Yeah,
like
I really had no choice.
From it. You
Yeah,
had to deal with it.
I had no choice. And then it all came out on an extreme level, which made me face it, through all the comments, through all the chats and the pictures and the constant videos and the replays. So I had no choice but to face it. And, so maybe this is it.
Yeah. Dag. But another thing that did make me feel some type of way was when Precious says that the women from Deliberation, she explained this to Laverne that with the women, with the truth or dare game that he brought it up, that it was kind of messy. But just like we said, we didn't tell you guys to kiss, and we didn't tell you guys to do the things that you did. He just kind of just said,
let's get this party started. Yeah.
But guess what? Just because he suggested let's play truth or dare, doesn't mean that everyone had to play along. So it's like he was messy for bringing it up, but it doesn't make y'all messy for playing it.
Is it messy though?
No, it ain't messy. It's people.
Yeah, it ain't messy. It ain't messy. We got drinks.
Rubbed me the wrong way that she brought that up and said, even the women saying that kind of really made me feel some type of way.
Yeah.
So, but anyway.
Oh, Kenya did make a point. She did call that man a narcissist.
She did.
She got to be careful throwing that word out there,
Yeah. She says that, so pretty much he states that he had no stake in the game, that everyone did what they wanted to do. Precious said that, but you orchestrated it. She also said that he was guarded and he was sweet at times, but he absolutely is a narcissist. But he can be sweet and kind. She absolutely did say that.
Yet.
Yeah. And remember.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because remember in the resort with who was it? It was Denise and Rashid. And because she called him, because he was light-skinned or something like that, she called him a narcissist. And excuse me.
Yeah.
Like it was just, and then Adriana was like, do you even know what a narcissist is?
Right. I'm trying to think how I would react if someone called me a narcissist. on national TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
pretty
we know
deep.
who's gonna be in Laverne's bottom next
Absolutely.
week.
Absolutely. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But all we're doing is just reviewing it. So
Yeah. Some people get confidence and, I see this elitist name, I get the narcissist name. Some people get that mixed up a lot,
yeah.
But I think there's a difference between, knowing, being the shit and then having to prove that you're the shit,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
think I think that's the difference.
Yeah. Facts. But it shouldn't come to that. But then too, you have to also remember it's all these cameras in your face, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
you just never know. What do you
Yeah.
mean Paul and Laverne is on Instagram?
Yeah, they went live. I think they're live right now, so.
Oh, they're always live.
Yeah.
They're
Live
always
with
live.
Kino.
Yeah. But thank you
So,
so
yeah.
much, Tyrone. Thank you
Cool
so
beans.
much for the people that decided to join our review, Auntie Eva and It's J Dub. So Tyrone, go ahead and tell the guys where they can find you.
Shoot. I'm a Ty Wilson 21 everywhere. YouTube, Twitter, IG. We are doing a domestic violence panel this Saturday with the lovely Sabrina. I don't think Aisha's gonna make it, but we do have another one of my friends that's gonna be on. I'm gonna try to get a couple more people as well. This Saturday at 11. I haven't announced it yet, but I will announce it tomorrow morning. So yeah, this was fun. Can't wait
Yes.
till next week.
Yeah, it's always fun. It's always fun. Thank you so much for you guys in the chat. We love you guys so much for rocking with us, for rolling with us. Don't forget to don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the way out of this video because I already know. Let me check it real quick. Let me check it. It's 132 watching and I have 107, 108 thumbs up. I love you guys so much. I think I want to go over to Instagram and go live for a minute. You want
I'm about
to
to
go?
jump. I'll jump on.
Okay, all
I'm gonna
right.
jump on.
So we're probably gonna head over to Instagram if you want. You guys can follow us. It's a different kind of energy when we on Instagram. But I love you guys. Thank you so much. Until next week, because tomorrow's Friday and we are doing the live watch party. So don't forget to tune in into my live watch party, and I will see you then. Love you guys.
All right. Have a good night, y'all.
Bye.